that in the last year alone, I've had to break up with 2 separate people because in both cases they wouldn't initiate hangouts with me. And like, I had to initiate all the hangouts, like a registrar kind of. And it was one man and one woman that this happened with, which is like nuts because like I identify as someone who's fun to hang out with. Does anybody here work in a male-dominated industry? Yeah, no, some of the best ones are, it's okay. Because yeah, I'm an animator, and one of the like sort of quirky things about like, being the only woman in the office is that I'm like very conscious of all the girly things I say and do. Like the other day my boss came up to me just holding his laptop out in front of him, and he typed the word babies into Google Images, and he goes, "Aren't they disgusting?" And I was like, "Why? Because they shit on themselves?" And he goes, "No, just the way they look. Their physique, that's grotesque." And like, I don't know what came over me, like my woman brain kind of just activated, and I said, "I think it's nice how they look." So womanly. Anyway, before we get any further, I have an announcement to make, which is that summer is upon us.
Yeah.
And I love getting invited to summer parties. So if you're having a summer party, like absolutely invite me. But if I get there and I look around and like people are dancing, and I notice that everyone at the party has shaved armpits, I will come find you and say, "What is this, The Sims?" Like, am I just supposed to stand here and wait for someone to come and try to play red hands with me? I don't think so. Let's see, do we have any Geminis in the house? Geminis, woo! Yeah, I see how we're reluctant. Do you guys get bullied a lot for your signs? Do you want to know what's worse than getting bullied for your sun sign? It's being bullied for your Myers-Briggs type. Yeah, the only boyfriend I've ever had, like very early into the relationship, he asked me what my Myers-Briggs type was, and I was like, "Oh, I'm an ENFP." And he goes, "That's what I thought." And he really seized on the fact that I got E, which stands for extrovert. Like he's an I, which means introvert. And he's like not just an introvert, he's like one of those people who's like, "I am shy." Like it's like their thing. It's a big deal. And how this played out is like we would go to parties together, and from the outside you wouldn't have known who was the E and who was the I, because we both sort of be mingling and like having a good time. But then we would leave the party, and as we're going out, I'd turn to him and be like, "Fun party, right?" And he would say, "For you it was fun. For me it was painful." Also, wait, shit, sorry, I forgot to mention he's German. That's why I he was also an anti-vaxxer. I know, crazy. How that came up is one day I was like, "Oh, Stefan, my dad keeps emailing me, reminding me to get the flu shot. I'm so annoying, I should probably just get the flu shot." And he goes, "I don't think you should get a flu shot." And I was like, "What? Why?" And it turns out that he believes that every year the government puts a microdose of a very powerful virus in all the flu shots, and once we all have it, they're going to activate it, make us all very sick, and then we'll be forced to buy back medications from them. So he doesn't get the flu shot ever. And at the time I was like, sounds about right, and I didn't get a flu shot that year. Ooh. Are you guys judging me a little bit? No? What the hell? If you're not judging me, you're like literally part of the problem. Tons of anti-vaxxers out tonight. Let's see. Who uses Gmail? Yeah, I'm on it all the damn time. I actually got a crazy one yesterday from this man I used to be in a stop-motion animation class with, because I'm very quirky. And he wrote asking if I wanted to donate money to the GoFundMe account for his body horror short film. And all day I've just been like, body horror? Like, isn't having a body already horrifying? Like, why do we have to, manufacture more horror? I'm like, hasn't he ever been 12 and like invited to a pool party? Right? Getting me a few blank looks, so I'll remind you guys what that's like. It's like basically you're really excited because you get to hang out with the popular girls, but then you remember that like none of the popular girls have arm hair, and like your arms are covered in hair. So you have to like go in the bathroom, like dig around in the garbage can for one of your mom's old disposable razors and try to dry shave both your arms before the party starts. And then you get to the party and you're kind of standing like this, so that like no one can see your body while you're like waiting for a breath holding contest to start. And then you look down and there are still some hairs on your wrist. So you have to like go into this girl's house, find her bathroom, and like see if her mom's throwing away any razors lately so you can like finish the job. So I did not donate to his GoFundMe, but I'm glad he's doing so well. Let's see, I'll end this with a nice anecdote. I had a good phone call with my mom the other day, and we were talking about books we're both reading. And I was like, yeah, my friend sent me the PDF of this really cool book called The Ethical Slut, which is about like non-monogamy, how you can like love more than one person at a time in a healthy way. And she goes, I couldn't do that. And I was like, what? She goes, read a whole book off the computer screen. Yeah, and I love that moment because I thought she was like ethics shaming me, but she was actually being vulnerable about having weak eyes.